This is for them women that just think like men should pay everything for your life, but yet you don't contribute anything. It's cool that you got a job and you got all this stuff, but what do you do? Like women love to talk about like, oh, what do what do you bring to what do you bring to the table? It's like men gotta do, they gotta hang, you know, give you security, give you compliments and make you feel good, make you feel beautiful. But do you do that same thing for your man? Do you give him some sanity? Do you give him the time off from you that he needs? You know what I'm saying? Men like their space. You feel me? Are you giving your man enough space to just relax and decompress and all that? Because you're offloading a lot onto him. Your stresses are his stresses. Believe it or not, men stress about your stresses. You know what I'm saying? They want to make you feel good as well, more than anything. Men once a man really loves you and he likes you, he's gonna give his all,
Yeah,
bro.
you do
No
anything for
bullshit,
you.
bro. If you are it, and I've said this, bro. Here's one thing about men are very insecure about their women, very territorial. I'm gonna say this, and hopefully I don't butcher it. They are 100% territorial. It's not about we are jealous of other men that might try to hit on you. So when you dress up nice and beautiful in in more revealing clothes, men are very like you guys take it as controlling, but men already know how men are gonna react to that outfit. You feel what I'm saying? We want you all to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Very insecure, very territorial. You're not ours, but at the same time, we don't want somebody taking you from us. We want you to come home to us and only us. You know what I mean? It's just you know what I mean. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? Men love our women and if we really like you and if we suspect that you being unfaithful and you don't care about our insecurities or at least try to baby us into like thinking, hey, babe, I'm only for you, I only got eyes for you, and you don't prove that to us, then men are gonna step out. If he hints at anything being a red flag, men will step out. If a man steps out on you, it's either because A, he didn't like you in the first fucking place and he was stringing you along. Girls do it too. That's a
Most likely
disclaimer.
that, yeah.
Or he really did fuck with you, but you gave so many red flags and he just couldn't trust you. You guys say that it's communication. It doesn't matter how many times you tell a man um hey, I wasn't out there doing nothing. It's the fact of when you walked out that home and you didn't take what his thoughts into consideration. You don't have to do what he says, but it's just like there's two different ways. Like presentation is everything. To be honest, when you go to the fucking a meeting, you ain't wearing fucking cleavage out, titties out, and all this shit and all that other stuff. You're wearing conservative but sexy things. You know what I'm saying? There's some fits out there for women to go to the club in that are still sexy and fire as hell. Still gonna have ass on pokey. Still gonna see everything. It's
Yeah.
just not skin. We're not showing like damn near the nipple or damn near the damn short so damn high the damn lip is falling out. You know what I'm saying? None of that. You know what I'm saying? If you're still
Mhm.
going out with that stuff, that's a guaranteed red flag. Boop. Oh, she don't really fuck with me. And honestly, you probably don't. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because that type of wear
First
is
of all, if she dressed like that, she don't fuck with you.
yeah for real.
And that's not saying like I would ever control another woman to say what they can and can't wear. I've never been controlling, never
Nope.
cared nothing about that, nothing. But at the same time, when you hold a woman, not literally like actually hold them, when you hold them within your heart and shit like that, if you can't, you also at the end of the day, you have to be realistic and think about like if she do leave, you can't just bet your bottom dollar that she's gonna be with you for the rest of your life because that's just not like it's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
don't expect to lose. Keep her happy and she won't leave. Put it that way.
That's
That's
not.
the that's the
I mean,
bottom line.
but that goes both ways. Why? Like, so we keep each other happy, and you're not wrong. You don't
I
we
wouldn't
don't
be with you if I
we don't
wasn't happy.
we don't. Nah, that's not the truth. Some people are with people just for the
That's
time
what
being
it
and
is.
just to feel that somebody out here likes me, or just because of that person you really wanted
Facts.
denied you. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like and say that. But the biggest problem I see with that is just like once you get into a relationship, things change a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got to kind of some of the single things you used to do is stops, right? Because now you
Yeah.
have somebody else to think about. That if you're not ready to think about other
Facts.
person's feelings instead of your own, then don't
Nobody
ever get
else.
into a relationship. Stop getting into a relationship with people because you want to live for yourself, and that's fine. It's okay to be single and
Yeah,
just
it's
because
fine.
you don't have to answer nobody. You can go wherever you want. You can go out to the clubs or go on a vacation with just you and your girls and or any of your friends without having to ask anybody if they care or even be considerate.
It's a beautiful feeling.
That thought never crosses your brain. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
and vice versa. You don't have to worry about when your man or your female has to go out on those escapades and without you. You feel what I'm saying? Because no matter what, when your significant other say goes on vacation without you, you are worried. You worried if somebody's gonna hurt
yes,
them. You worry if they're gonna cheat. You worry about all those
you
things.
have the best
This,
relationship.
I don't care what anybody out there says. Your brain cannot
Yeah,
physically, unless you have, like, I feel like unless there's something wrong with you,
you just
you
don't
cannot
care.
physically
You don't
trust
care.
anybody 100%. There's no way in hell you can trust somebody
Mm,
100%. Honestly,
it's impossible.
there's always,
Well, you
no
don't
matter,
care.
even if it's your mom or whatever, whoever you think you trust, even if you was to hand somebody $1 million, you would there's a thought that crosses your brain that says, man, they could fuck me over. Split second, poop. It may not last long, but it's just a feeling of uncertainty so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a good way to put it.
yeah, just like this. Imagine if you won the lotto today, $300 million. That's what the lotto's at, guys. Y'all should go play that. And by the time you see this, it probably
Fact.
would already be won. But
Yeah.
think about it like this: if you won the lottery ticket but couldn't get to the place to deliver the slip, and you would you hand that slip to your
No,
the
I wouldn't.
most trusted person to go turn that in for you,
Yeah.
and just to throw it in a pot a little bit more. Imagine if you forgot to sign that back of that slip. $300 million. Do you
I've been in that situation, not me
so
personally, but I've
did would
seen
you
that
trust your
happen.
best friend to call you and say, "Hey man, you didn't sign the back of this slip. I'm gonna forge your name for you." Would you trust him enough to sign your name and then slip it in the mail slot and send it out? Would you would you would you trust that person? Do you actually trust a person 100%? That's the question. You don't. No, I don't believe anybody really does.
I do.
There's,
I have three people. Honestly, maybe two. But the third person is like with under 10 years of knowing them, but they're such a good person, supposedly,
but see, you even have your
so
doubts. You see what you said? See what you just did there? You had
but those
doubts.
other two are definite. Those other two are
Listen,
definite because they're getting taken care of.
let me tell you something. I can only speak for myself, right? I know what type of person I am, and I know that money, and everybody's gonna say, "Oh, it's only because you ain't never been in the presence of that much money." I could never rob somebody I love, because money. I know for 100% fact that money never brings true happiness. It brings it, an illusion of happiness. Okay, it helps with happiness and happy
Which
situations, but it never actually brings the truest of what happiness really is in its essence. Money cannot give you that. So if Pete was to hand me a ticket, and I'm not,
which I would.
which it
I
doesn't
would
matter.
definitely
That's not even
100%
the
would.
point I'm trying to make, right? It's
I
not
know.
even just. It's just in general. He's gonna have those feelings. But if he forgot to sign it, I would guaranteed call him like, "Yo, bro, I'm coming back. You need to sign
Yeah,
this." Like straight off
definitely would.
top, I'm coming back. I'm like, "Yo, bro, you need to sign this." You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
now anybody can be like, "Oh, bro, you dumb, you this, you that." It's not. I'm not. It's just a simple fact of I know if he's good, he's gonna take care of me, and vice versa. That's just what it is. I
And it's
just
not even that point of that, to be honest with you. It's really not the point of that. But at the end of the day, off top, you already know you're seeing plenty of that.
for sure. I mean, but at the end of
You
the
know what
day,
I'm
it's
saying? It's
now
not even about
it's
that.
not even it's not even the fact that after it's the initial. Damn, bro, I can't make it. Should I call somebody? You're gonna have doubts on who you could call. Who should I call? If you had three
100%.
people, right? Say you trusted three people to the utmost. You say you trust them all 100%. Then why are you sitting in a room contemplating who you should call out of those three? Who do you trust more out of those three? It shouldn't even matter. Doesn't right when one name hits your brain, you should call either of them immediately. It doesn't matter. You feel what I'm saying? Shouldn't even no thought. You should already boop picked up your name. You know what I'm saying? Usually it's whoever's name's easier to say that you'll probably call first if that was the case. But the point is matters if you can't trust even your most trustworthy person that much, then why would I trust a female to, you know what I mean, to that extent? Why should you trust a male to that extent? Because everybody, honestly, when you fall in love with somebody, you play the game. It's a gamble, bro. You give somebody your heart and you pray that they don't fuck that shit up. You know what I'm saying? So for you females out there that step out, and for you males that step out, it's whack. You shouldn't even got relate. Like anybody who cheats, you should have broke up with the person in general. That's how my take on it, bro. And y'all can call me some lame
Yeah,
ass fucking, you know what I mean, weird, you know what I mean, weird dude. It don't matter to me because at the end of the day, if I never wanted to be in a relationship and I liked being single, then I would have never even been with a chick in the first place. A lot of you people get in relationships because they're bad, you know, they're sexy, they're the most talked about dude, or they're just the most beautiful girl you've seen at the time. You feel what I'm saying? So you want to lock her down or you want to lock him down because all the girls want him. You know what I'm saying? That's what most women feed off of. What other girls want. Women are in competition with
yeah.
themselves, really, with other women. That's it's not
That
about
too.
men. It's about you know what I mean? Because so anyway, when a man sees that red flag, bro, that's why he steps out. It doesn't matter that you came home and you still say made him dinner. That shit doesn't mean nothing when he can't go to sleep at night eating him up thinking about what the fuck you just did. And even though if it wasn't true or not, men are very insecure, super
Yeah,
insecure, and it's you just gotta coddle those feelings, which is sad. There's no way to fix that type of in men. And the men that out there like, man, if you care about what your girl, because he's been doing. I don't care what nobody said. I just feel like I can't even speak for all men, but I feel like if you're letting your girl go out with like basically stripper clothes on and don't care, then you really don't care
you
about
really
her.
don't
There's
care.
no way you don't care. There's no way you care about her if you unless you're one of those swinging dudes. You don't care that other dudes bang your wife. You guys got an open relationship. That's cool with you. Because if you don't care about showing your woman's body off to the world, it's not even you showing off. You don't care that she shows her body off to the world, then
You give a
obviously
fuck.
you don't care enough for her. That means you're definitely crushing some other thing on the side too. You feel what I'm saying? And you probably
Yeah,
don't care that she's getting crushed up, bro. It's just what it is. So, but yeah, man. I'm just
yeah.
I'm just ranting, bro. That's just what.